What? Taylor Swift, All Too Well, the short film. I am so excited to give this a watch and give this a listen, sharing my thoughts and reactions along the way. If you don't know who I am, hello, my name is Cody McManus. I'm a musician and a record producer, so if you enjoy my reaction to this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. It helps me out a ton, and if you want to stay up to date with more reaction videos just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out whenever I post brand new reaction videos. But let's put on these headphones because I am so excited to give this a watch. Let's jump right into it. Taylor Swift, All Too Well, the short film. Here we go. Love is so short, forgetting is so long. Wow, what an amazing quote.
Are you for real?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just feel like maybe I made you up.
Oh my goodness, I have chills already. Wow, I love the aesthetic. I love that it's square. It's not like a normal widescreen. This is amazing.
I walked to the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now.
Wow. Okay, let's just talk about the music for the sec. I love all the instrumentation on this and the way that it's built. It has a little bit more of a modern feel than the original version did that came out 9 years ago, but it still holds the same integrity to the song. It's still All Too Well. It's still the same song that came out 9 years ago. I find it so interesting that this is the one that she chose to do a short film to. Obviously, the lyrics are just amazing and it has such a cool message, but this wasn't one of the singles and this wasn't one of the big songs off of the album. The singles were like We're Never Getting Back Together, 22, Red. So I love that she chose this super soft, intimate song to do the film on. And I love the aesthetic. I think the lyrics are going to tie into the film so well. I'm so excited to continue to see what Taylor does with this.
Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture
Wow, Taylor sounds so good on this.
all these days.
Okay, I should preface, Taylor always sounds good on everything she does, but when she recorded this song originally 9 years ago, she was like 21, 22 years old. So now that she has had so much time to work on her voice and improve as a musician, you can hear the difference. Her voice just sounds so much more locked in, and she doesn't sound as young as she did before. Obviously, now she's in her 30s, and this just sounds so good. The vocals have so much more life to them than the original version. This is amazing.
And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more.
Wow.
I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause there we are again
Oh.
on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
This is just beautiful. Why don't more artists do this? I love the short film. We live in such a digital age. We spend all day on our phones, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, watching videos. How come more artists don't do short films like this to their songs? Taylor Swift is so ahead of the game. She's such an innovator with everything she does. She innovates with genres. She innovates with her music style. She innovates with the way that she presents her music. And this short film is such a perfect example of exactly how innovative she is. There's no stopping with her. I don't see a time when Taylor Taylor Swift ever slows down. Even if she doesn't do music, let's say, I could see her doing film or doing something like that. Like, not only does she have such a big and loyal following, but she's just so good at everything she does, and she conveys a message so well. This film is such a perfect example of how she takes this such beautifully written song, these beautiful lyrics, and turns it into a different type of media, a different type of art form. I absolutely love this. An accordion? Or no, a harmonica. Oh my goodness, she put a harmonica in this song? What the heck? I haven't heard a harmonica in a song, never mind a pop song, like in at least 20 years. I don't know. If you guys know any songs with harmonica in them, please let me know. That is so sick. Taylor, well done. Oh, I love that percussion element, the hi-hats. Yeah. You told me about your past, thinking your future was me, and you were tossing me the car keys, but the patriarchy, keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town, and I was thinking on the drive down, anytime now, he's gonna say it's love. Wow.
Why are you so pissed off?
I'm not pissed off. Who said I was pissed off?
Because you're acting pissed off. It's ridiculous. These are my friends. They were super fucking nice to you, too.
No, I liked your friends. I never said I didn't like your friends.
Why
I
were
didn't
you
like the way that you acted around them.
You were being weird and quiet the entire time.
I was not being weird because you wouldn't look at me.
Oh, come on.
You asked me one thing the entire night.
Such bullshit. That's such bullshit.
You dropped my fucking hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't even fucking notice. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know
dropped your
any
hand.
of these people. They're all strangers. They're all older than me.
But like, what are you talking?
I feel so out of place. You're the only one
You're
that makes
making
me
this
feel
about
comfortable.
you.
You won't
I'm
even
like,
look at me.
I'm catching up with friends. You're literally saying I dropped your hand. Like, what? I don't even remember the moment that you're talking about. How can you be like attacking me about something I don't even like fucking know? I was doing it subconsciously. I was catching up with people.
Dude, you're making me feel fucking stupid.
Holy shit. I don't think I'm making you feel that way. I think you're making yourself feel that way. Literally a moment that I don't even fucking remember that you're like fucking like holding me hostage over. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. These are people I haven't seen in like 10 years. And you just sit there the entire fucking time. It was fun. I actually had a fucking blast. Now this is the night. Now we're doing this. Awesome. So fucking awesome.
You just treated me differently.
What do you mean I treated you differently?
You didn't even look at me once.
What are you talking about? I didn't look at you. I'm catching up with my friends.
Oh, trust me, they were enthralled by you. Of course,
I'm so you're literally making the entire night about you.
You didn't even look at me.
Holy shit! I can't. It's fucking selfish. It's literally like, it's so crazy.
Oh,
You're
so
making
you're
it about.
selfish now.
Yes, you're making it about. You're acting. I'm saying you're acting selfish. Absolutely. Right now, that's exactly what's happening. Don't fucking look at me like that. That's so fucked up. Hey. Come on. I don't want to fight. Come on. I'm sorry. I dropped your hand. Come on. Sorry.
And I know it's long gone.
Oh, what?
There was nothing else I could do.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know what just happened. That was so wild. First of all, back to the music, she threw in an entire new verse that was not on the original, an entire new verse. And it was sung differently than the rest of the song. I know it had a different feel to it. It wasn't the original, you know? There's a certain way Taylor was singing on the parts before that sounded very much like the original, although a little different, like I said, a little more mature, a little more grown up. But when she started singing that second part, it almost sounded like an entirely different section to the song. Well, I mean, obviously it is. It is a new part of the song, but it was sung with a different emotion, and the lyrics were so captivating. It almost added like new light to what the lyrics in the song talked about before. And then we cut to this cut scene with this amazing bit of acting, this amazing, like so well directed and written and put together piece. I am just floored with how much more. I love this form of media. I think this is so cool. Going back to what I said earlier, I wish more artists did this. This is just so amazing. Taylor Swift is such an innovator. She's so impressive.
Forget about you long enough to forget who I need it.
And the harmonies too. Wow. Okay, another really cool thing musically with this song, the original version, Taylor didn't sing any harmonies. I don't know if she sang very many of her own harmonies on the entire album. There was a male vocalist. A male vocalist is very like country. That's the way a lot of country stuff is put. You'll have a female vocalist singing all the pretty leads, and then a male vocalist singing all the harmonies underneath. But this is all Taylor singing her own harmonies, and there's a lot of them. So many more harmonies than we got on the original song, and I think that is so cool. Such a different way of building the song, and it sounds a lot more modern, a lot more pop. This song still has those very like soft Taylor Swift ballady vibes that we're used to back in the day, but it's presented in such a different form. The drums are a little more present. The instrumentation sounds a little more electronic, I'd say, even though it's still some acoustic instruments. It just has a much more modern feel. I love it so much. That tambourine is sick. I love it. Violin? Wow, as if we have strings in this now too. Oh, we're going somewhere here. Okay, I totally lied and I was super wrong. We just strayed so far away from an electronic feel. This very much has like a much more country feel to it all of a sudden, but it changes the vibe. It changes the energy of it. It's amazing how you can do things with the instruments, how Taylor was able to do things with the instruments, changing some of the instrumentation going into this bridge section, we'll call it, even though it's a 10-minute song. And it really changes the energy and the entire feel of what's going on. I think this, again, helps build the framework for the lyrics and for the message behind what we're gonna get delivered here in the bridge. So cool, so well put together. Oh, I love that harmony too. Yes.
On you.
Again, okay. We have an entirely new set of lyrics, entirely new part of the song. I think this is so cool. It adds so much more. I'm trying to catch all the lyrics as we go and figure out exactly what's going on. I'm gonna have to go ahead after and watch through like a lyric video, check the lyric sheet and see exactly what parts Taylor has added to this, because I feel like it's adding to the framework of the entire song so much. Wow. Okay, so back in the day, the Beatles were great for doing this. They'd make concept albums where every song tied into each other and it all played out in an entire story. You know, there's a whole thought process between the way every song was pieced together, how they started, how they flew into each other, what they're all talking about is a concept album. Now, what Taylor has done is she has taken a single song and turned it into a concept song where we go through all of these different phases of the song, all of these different emotions. Normally your classical music, not your classical music structure, but your like typical pop structure would be going to your verse, you talk a little bit, and then you go to the chorus, the main part, and then you go back to the verse, and you can build a little bit more on some feelings, then you go back to the chorus, and then you might do a little bridge with some more, and then you do the chorus one more time. But this has so many different sections to it, it's hard to even break it down into a simple format like that, A-B structure, or what have you, and this is just so wonderfully, it's a concept song, a 10-minute song, and with the visual, we're talking about a 15-minute piece of artwork that just tells an entire story, similar to how a film would, like a regular 2-hour movie. It's so incredible, it's so impressive, and I absolutely love everything that Taylor has done with this. I'm gonna have to listen to some more songs off this album. I'm gonna have to listen to the whole album, so if you have some songs you want me to check out, please drop me a comment down below, let me know. I'd love to check out some more, and if you wanna make sure you don't miss out when I do watch some more and post them, make sure you're subscribed, because you're not gonna wanna miss it. Let's continue on with this. I'm so blown away.
Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own, now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like
I love the way those vocals are built, this huge vocal stack, almost like a choir, very distant, but it just helps kind of reinforce the message home, singing all too well with this huge giant choir. The title of the song, I think that's so brilliant.
I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get
What?
older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight. And did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? 'Cause in this city's barren cold, I still remember the first
No way.
fall of snow.
No way.
And does it between us, just between us, all tonight.
This is such a perfect metaphor or direct analogy to the song itself and what Taylor's doing with this. 13 years later or whatever, she wrote a book about the character in this film wrote a book about the experience that she had when she was 20, 21 years old. And I think this is a direct correlation to what happened with Taylor Swift, 20, 21 years old when she was writing this song. When the song came out, she was probably 22, so right around that time frame. And I can only assume this is an exact metaphor for her own life. And now she's out, she's re-releasing All Too Well, the novel, the short film, and reliving that experience, thinking about it. That experience still isn't gone for her. I think this is just so amazing, the way that she's built this all together. Taylor, seriously, I've said this so many times, but she's so innovative. She does things so differently. She thinks outside of the box. She's like, I'm not just a musician. She's not gonna be pigeonholed into that. She's like, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a director, I'm a writer. And I think this is just such a cool way for her to express a story that happened to her, or a part of her life. And obviously it's an ongoing thing. I mean, this is a decade later and she's still reliving that same experience in a different light. And you can hear the emotion in the song. You can hear the way all these different parts are built, the roller coaster of ride that she's been through the ups and downs of this relationship, reliving this relationship, and with this entire song. This is just blowing me away so much. Let's continue on. Wow. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below on this video if you liked it. It helped me out a ton and get it seen by a lot more people. I'd appreciate it so much. Sadie Sink, Dylan O'Brien, Taylor Swift. Wow, what amazing actors. This is so amazing. This song is so amazing. I love this version of this song so much. Has me so excited to listen to the rest of her album in its entirety. Taylor's version of Red. I mean, this album has so many bangers. I was actually just listening to it. Oh, what? We still have a minute left? We're gonna get something in the end here. Anyways, I'll continue with my story and maybe get cut off. A week ago, or I guess it was probably a month ago now, actually, man, time flies. I put on this album, I was driving, and I just put it on. I was like, I haven't listened to this album in a long time. And it was before I even knew that she was releasing Taylor's version of it, and then it came out. So I had just listened to the album and I saw it drop, and you have no idea how hard it was for me to wait so that I could react to it for you guys, with you guys, giving my thoughts and reactions along the way. And I want to listen to the entire album all the way through. So let me know what your favorite songs are off the album, and I'll start with those and give them a listen. As I mentioned, if you are new around here, make sure you're subscribed. You're not going to miss out when I post new reaction videos just like this. So yeah, drop me a comment on some of your favorite Taylor's versions from this record. I'd love to know, because I'm gonna have to go through them all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video a ton. Once again, if you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up down below. It helps me out a ton, and we'll get this video seen by many more people. And don't forget to subscribe, because you don't want to miss out when I post the next reaction video. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.